Good morning, buenos dias, poredira. This morning we are going to work on making Pinto. It's a Costa Rican staple. It's a breakfast staple. It is arroz, rice, and Pinto is beans with roasted onions, grilled onions, if you will. So hold on for just a little bit. Let me get set up, prepared, and we'll jump right into it. All right, so we have all of our ingredients ready. The ingredients are going to be listano. This is a Costa Rican salsa, if you will. Salsa de vegetable y condimentes naturales. It's salsa with vegetables and condiments, natural condiments. Here we have black beans, just regular black beans, nothing special. And right here we have chopped onion. We have chopped our onion. And the first thing that we're going to do, now that we have our pan getting hot, is we're going to slam the onions into the pan. So let's get right after it. We're going to let those go ahead. We're going to go ahead and let those caramelize. We're going to get them ready. And once they're caramelized, then we can go ahead and start adding the rice. We'll fry it in. And then we'll add the beans here a little bit. All right, now we're going to add rice. Now that we've got our onions seared pretty good. Of course, you can't do this without making a mess. That's number one rule. Have to make a mess because that's what we do. Perhaps when you guys do this, you're gonna want to use just a little bigger pan. I think I made a mistake, but we're still gonna work with it. And you have to remember the rice has been steamed already. It's already been prepared and cooked. So we're just taking rice that's already been cooked and we're just kind of frying it a little bit. So my chef told me I had too much rice in the pan. We have to take a little bit of it out. That's why it looks like it. But we got it. Don't worry. See? All right. Now we're going to go ahead and add the black bean. You see, you want to get real close on this. You can see that there's just a little bit of brown to the rice. We've cooked it to the point where we can actually see it's coming together. Once you put in the black beans, they immediately start stirring. Get it all stirred up. You're gonna make messes. Okay, it's rice, small pan. That's why we generally want to use a bigger pan. Remember, watch that heat. Medium to high, not high. Medium high. Unless you like burnt stuff. You ready for the listano? Mouse? Not that much. Once you have the Lisano mixed in really well, You're just gonna let this come up to temperature. You're gonna let it even out with the temperature, so that way it's cooked all the way through and warm. So that way you don't have any cold spots in your pinto. All right. Now we have our plantains cut. We have our sausages cut. We have our plantains cut into quarter-inch slices. We have the pan ready, and we are going to start dropping plantains. Your plantains, you're going to cook about 3 minutes each side, just until they're golden brown. You don't want to burn these bad boys. There's two different ways to do this. You can do this with ripe plantains, or you can do this with green plantains. If you do it with green plantains, you're usually looking to smash them. If you're doing it with ripe plantains, as I am right now, you're looking for a nice, soft, very sweet breakfast additive. Um, Chef just actually informed me that we can take the peel of the plantain, and instead of using paper towels, because what's going to happen with your paper towel is it's going to stick to the paper towel. But this is it's still smooth, it's wet, but it's still going to absorb the oil. So you're not getting all of those oils in your breakfast. Yeah. Every now and again, you just give it a little, twist. Give it a little twist. All right. This is what we look at. We got them flipped. This is about what you want them to look like on both sides. Just a little bit of golden brown. If you cook them too long, you're going to ruin them. They're no good after that. Just like this. Aquí, perfecto. Here is perfect. That's what I said. All right. Now, see, we got them both sides just perfect. We can start pulling them out of the pan. Oops. It's almost like taking the baby and putting it back into the womb, but trust me, it's okay. This mother won't mind. It's like taking the chicken and putting it back in the egg, I guess. The chicken back in the egg. But it's necessary. It's necessary. Oh, these are perfect. These are perfect, guys. These are absolutely perfection. You guys are actually in for a treat because normally I don't do it this good. I usually take like 10 takes to get this right. That's 10 plantains. I've only used one. So we're going to actually reuse the same pan, the same oil, and we're gonna pull the rest of these out here shortly, and then we're gonna slam the sausage right into the same hot oil. So just bear with me one more second. And here we go. Sausage right into the pan. And again, this is going to be 3 minutes on each side or so, just enough to get a good and crisped up a nice little yummy bit. Okay, by the way, these sausages are Costa Rican sausage. This is a national brand that we're using. We try to use as much national products as we can because when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. We've been there in about 3 minutes. We're going to flip it. Now, mind you, if you cook these too long, it's going to get really dry and you're not going to like it. So try to stick to that 3 to 4 minutes on medium to high heat. Right now, we're closer to high heat. So we're going to keep it down to like 3 minutes. But if you're at a medium heat, if you want a little softer sausage, go to a medium heat and go
3 to 4 minutes. If you want a little bit more crispy, go ahead and crank her up to a higher temperature and still stick with the 3 minutes. Don't go 4. You might burn it. Be a little too crispy when I'm trying to make bacon, y'all. Okay, now it's time for the eggs. Brown eggs are going to be the best way to go because it's a much richer yolk, much tastier egg. Now, I don't know this for a fact. But I do think white eggs come from white chickens, brown eggs come from brown chickens. I think I just made that up. We like scrambled eggs in this house, so you do them however you want. You can do them over easy, over medium. If you want them sunny side up, there's 1,000 ways to make an egg. The point is, the best eggs are however you take them, however you like them. That's the best egg. Us personally, we usually use a little bit of butter. Right now, we're using a vegetable oil and the that we was cooking the plantains and everything in. So we might just throw just a little dash of salt. Not much, just a little bit to give her just a little bit of flavor. Now, the trick is when you're cooking eggs, you're not trying to fry the heck out of them. You're not trying to fry the life out of them. You're actually trying to fry the life into them. Soft, suave, easy does it. Don't go crazy with your eggs. So many people think that they need to fry the egg to death. It's not alive yet. So you don't gotta fry the life out of it. Just a little bit. Check it out. This is where we're at. This is how you do the eggs. That's not even with milk. Sometimes you want to make your eggs just a little bit softer. Throw a little bit of milk in there, and you're good. So give me a couple of minutes. We'll be right back. We'll plate, and we'll see what it all looks like. Okay, there you have it. The traditional Costa Rican breakfast with pinto, eggs, sausage, fried plantain, and this is natilla. It's kind of like a sour cream. And so the very last, oh yeah, orange juice, of course. So the very last thing that you have to do is place yourself by a beautiful view. You gotta have the beautiful view. And then scram, dig right in. Ciao.